win.
That's crazy. And we're back to a new session of the Castle of Glass campaign. Trying to reset the music real fast so it'll actually play. On my end, at least. I don't know if it's playing for you guys.
It very much is.
There it goes. It sometimes breaks for me. I don't know why, even though I am the literal host of this bullshittery. Welcome back to another session of the Castle of Glass. So previously, you lot, those of you who were involved, went through a bit of a psychologically dense session of going through memories within your sleep.
Psychologically dense, you say?
I don't know. Words. You lot, though, relived through some memories, each of you kind of seeing into each other's past during the whole process, before waking up to find that Gareth was going through the journal that you guys had from Atlas. Upon, questioning him about it, he, convinced you all to divulge a bit more knowledge on everything that's going on. Revealing his true form in the process, and pretty much leaving you all before the sun even rose. And from there, you all now continue your travels. So, who wants to drive?
I will.
Survival for you.
I have a fire burning in my heart. I got things to do.
Survival. And then everyone else can roll perception if they would like to keep a watch.
That's a 15.
15? All right.
15 for drive.
What the fuck?
What?
Why is there an actor folder called dolls?
Why is that appearing for you guys? Wait. Just give me.
Metagaming.
How the fuck did that appear in there? It's not letting me move it. Why can't I move you? Okay, it's been moved.
That's a dirty 20 for perception.
Ah, you moved it to important NPCs.
How do you see that? How do you see that I moved it to there? I'm so confused. How are you seeing my notes? Do you guys get access to this thing?
Tyler, I don't mean to alarm you.
I don't mean to alarm you, but there's a folder that shouldn't be there.
I set it to none. You guys shouldn't be able to see it anymore.
Hey, Tyler.
You still see
I
it?
don't mean to alarm you.
But you can still see it?
Tyler, I don't mean to alarm you, but I think there's a man in your wall.
Just ignore the folder for now. We'll get to that later. Fucking hell. I hate you, Foundry, you fuck.
I'm telling you, man, you gotta update it.
No, that's just Foundry because the ownership transferred between tokens and shit, and I was playing around with some settings, and it's for the best, it's the way it is, but it also is not. So, as I was saying, who rolled, yeah, you rolled perception, Mr. I noticed the dolls folder.
That's a really good perception roll.
Yeah, he's so good he noticed the dolls folder. Okay. As you all kind of head along, kind of continuing your journey towards Coffin Room. Nothing really catches your eye as you go. At some point, you do kind of suspect there's something in an area and kind of avoid it through Lebog's perception. And you all continue on, kind of making your way. Is there any RP anyone would like to do while you all are traveling through the desert?
Every now and then I'd probably try and poke and prod Xena to make sure she's all right. She seemed like she was hit the hardest by our psychological trauma.
Oh, Tyler, is my thing canon that you posted in my
Yes.
chat?
Yes, your thing is
Okay.
canon.
Cool.
Yo,
should we
people have separate chats? What the fuck?
No, I had to send him
DMs.
stuff because of the.
He
Because I
wasn't
was
here.
gone last session.
Yeah, he wasn't here last session, and I ran his stuff
I know.
for. Yeah.
And that
Okay.
just seems like something that should be standard, though. Just separate chats for each individual person that
It's
in
through.
a campaign.
It was through Discord. I just direct messaged.
Yeah, just our DMs.
I slid into his DMs.
So I was
you
caught
know?
up this session.
But yes, you can role play your trauma. Role play your trauma.
I don't know, man.
No.
It's just kind of reinforces what I already knew. Time War fucking up my timeline.
Fucking time over that bitch. So, is anybody going to explain this Time War fellow?
Big old
don't know
dog
details.
god guy. Gave him my signet ring as part of a whole thing we had to do, and he screwed up my own timeline. You know, for a minute there, I thought he was like a time god because time. He fucked up my timeline. But that's just more of a coincidental thing. Or maybe we should choose a different name. I don't know.
And
But,
why did he do that?
Because he could.
Usually the wrath of a god on that kind of a scale is like, you did something he really didn't like or whatever.
Well, we were all sacrificing something. I guess I was sacrificing my connection with my family. And it went further than I thought when I handed over that ring. Already learned it, but it was a bit different seeing it play out in the twisted way that Time War changed it to be so. So I guess that was a bit of a different, interesting perspective to gain. Gives me a better idea of what exactly he did.
I did feel like there was a lot of things not being said when we were at your family's place. So that does kind of make sense.
Yeah, because I literally didn't know what the fuck was going on. Whatever he did didn't exactly override my own memories of events, so it's incongruous. Whatever that.
You were in the dark as much as we were.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what was happening there. So, whatever this goober ended up doing, ended up being more of a benefit to me.
What'd I do?
Not you.
I can't help but imagine Remus just like waking up from a nap real quick, just like what happened.
It's,
Bonds in.
emotion demon fellow thing. A little fuzzy on the details because I wasn't here last
Oh,
session.
the werewolf. Or the
He was a
Y
werewolf.
wolf.
The Y wolf.
They ask
Yeah,
why.
you're talking about Y wolf. Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of like look over at Xena because I assume she's still like full on receding traumatized.
The temple shit. Yeah, that happened basically how I remember it happening. But the stuff that happened before that, that is what Time War messed with.
I learned that I was testing out my magic.
I don't even want to talk about what Remus's thing was.
Oh yeah, What did I see?
To be honest, if I were to tell you what I saw, for all I know, is the father you're looking for is you.
Can you? Okay, someone.
What?
Oh wait, hold up. Let me check my notes.
He had some sort of weird freaking like sacrificial thing happening, and what are the odds that it seemed to be right alongside his father disappearing?
Yeah, I don't remember what happened. I wrote in my journal, cast mind wipe on self, got tails. So I guess I flipped a coin.
See what I mean? He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
I don't even know what trauma. I just know why wolf. They're talking about they saw some shit. I think the mind wipe went a little too far. I'm still not really good at it yet. But anyways, I don't have trauma now, so like one of us is good.
Aurelia's sitting
Speaking
there
of-
watching all of you, very confused by this conversation.
Something Y Wolf.
Optimism is good, and not knowing is better.
Put Aurelia on screen.
By
so
the
you
way,
remember
Cody,
her.
Huh?
Sorry, putting Aurelia on screen so you guys remember her face.
Yeah.
Hi,
demon lady.
demon mommy.
But Cody, I don't know if you know, but you haven't talked.
Are we
I don't know
back
if you
in the
have your
mansion?
microphone muted. No,
No,
where we're traveling.
still on the Dune cruiser.
I hope I'm not driving again.
Grom
I,
is.
Did I manage to
is Remus driving? No.
Did I manage to successfully slaughter that gator or whatever I brought back to camp?
You managed to skin it and everything, yeah.
I'm gonna eat some of that. Sounds good.
Hell yeah, crocodile jerky.
Yeah, who wants some?
Hell yeah, I'll take some. Hell yeah.
I'll eat some.
Sounds good.
Some really moist crocodile jerky.
Mmm.
Yeah, it's
So wet and juicy.
not salted or anything. It was just kind of left out all night.
Mmm. I love the little pieces in here. Are these maggots? Mm.
Oh,
I
they-
love
that
this.
long.
I love the seasoning. It's very gritty.
It's
Extra protein.
squirming on my tongue. So good. So
I'm gonna
tasty.
slap Grog on the. Where are we sitting? I'm gonna slap
Yeah.
him on the side and be like, "Luckily, we're poison resistant, right?"
I mean,
My tummy hurts.
Just-
this fucking guy. So
I
anyway,
feel so good. It's like different colors.
It's if you've seen fucking amazing digital circuit when they vomit in that, it's just a rainbow. And just like goo.
Remus just vomits a rainbow. Bat
Yo.
like flutters eyes, sits back up.
freaking what's Xena doing? Is she fucking freaking out still?
Wipe her mind too. I got more spells.
No.
Oh,
That's a you
fine.
thing. It's not an everyone thing.
Well,
I
I'm happy and fine. Therefore, it could be an everyone thing.
So seeing as Cody isn't here, I'm more or less just gonna like, you know when someone is like roughhousing in a car and they just like grab someone's shoulder and they use like their full upper body to just like swing them around.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, kind of just like like shaking her a little bit. It's like, don't you worry about that thing. You survived this long.
We shake it.
And seeing as how she hasn't reacted yet, I'm just gonna go, listen. If he didn't think you were worth saving, he wouldn't have sacrificed himself. Don't hit yourself too hard over the head with it. And I'll leave it at that.
That's cute.
Unfortunately, I don't think Cody is here to react to it, so.
Or
I'm
he's
gonna
muted.
lick my finger, shape
doesn't know.
water, and
Or is he
freeze it,
muted?
and poke it in his ear.
You fucking. I will flip this car.
I'm
I
so-
will be the only one to survive the crash.
You know what? You're the
Yeah, no
sole. You're the sole reason I'm glad magic doesn't exist.
Dude, oh man.
You wouldn't do anything dangerous. You would do shit like that, though. Inconvenience people or just ruin someone's day with a fucking frozen wet willy.
Freeze it
he freezing
mid-gliding.
wet willies me, and I go, I will flip this car. I will be the only one to survive. I will make sure of it.
Don't do that. There's children in this vehicle. You could be charged with endangerment of a minor.
Possession of a minor.
Are you in possession of a mine? You don't look like you know the mines very well. Never mind. Well, yeah, that would be a shame if you didn't. How well do you know your rocks?
I look at you for like a full. We're going through the desert. Obviously, I don't have to dodge anything, so I look at you, dead on. I go, my boy, you've never even been to Frost Peak. You'd die on them streets.
Oh my god, look out for the tree!
Yeah, I just did a deck saving throw for a random rock.
Here we go. I got a 17.
I was gonna say the
Swerve,
silence
yeah.
speaks volumes.
Swerve's car. And you look, the
Rock
only
falls
rock for
someone.
fucking miles.
Yeah, right.
I might not have survived. What did you say? Frost Peak? What? Is that like one of those titty bars? I might not have survived Frost Peak, but
Keep talking.
It is your ancestral homeland.
I don't
My
know
kin.
who my mother is. How am I supposed to know my ancestors? What do I
That-
look like?
That is a you problem. I'll let you figure that one out.
Oh, okay. What do you? You're mean.
He's trying so hard. All right. I think that's all the roleplay we're getting.
Is this a good RP? Did I do it? Did I do it? God.
I think we did it. I think we did the RP.
Evan, I feel like that was you actually struggling to come up with words, not your character.
That's what makes it a great character.
Anyway, all right.
I need help.
Damn.
Can't be worse than what I said earlier, which I will not say on stream, but
Yeah, it's freaking at least message Cody to let him know what the RP that did happen. You know, with
Don't
his
worry, I'm gonna
character
face
for
palm him.
obvious reasons.
he's in the call.
I don't
Yeah.
know if he's here. He hasn't said anything for the last hour.
Yeah,
It's been
I'm
eight-
sitting here RPing with a fucking board.
Wow. I at least am like the plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Thank you.
I was
very
gonna say
much.
you at least have a face drawn on you.
I'm expecting everybody to just turn towards me every time I talk to you and be like, "Bro, who the fuck are you talking to?"
He's listening. He's cooking.
Oh, okay.
He's
Let him
cooking.
cook.
Let him.
At least he heard the RP that happened.
Yeah. No, I said I was gonna
No,
be cooking dinner.
yeah, I'd never heard you say that. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that's my bad.
you good. Okay.
My bad, slime.
My bad, slime. All right. So if you know RP, you guys continue onwards for the rest of the day. Remember how far
The
this.
foreseeable future.
You don't ever stop. Is there an end to this journey? Who's to say? No, just kidding.
No.
Stop running the rot.
As you know, the day comes, slowly to an end over, a very uneventful day through the desert. You see on the horizon buildings, slowly creeping closer and closer. Upon getting within range to be able to see these buildings, you see most of them look to be desolate. There's a few that have collapsed. Others look just, abandoned, windows shattered on them. The The boards look like they're slowly experiencing dry rot.
Well, it is called Coffin Rim.
Mm-hmm. And
It looks like a slum in Frost Peak. I feel like I've seen this. Is this Barley Brew Drive?
I don't want that to be canon.
What did you just like cruise around this fucking slum like for shits and giggles? Why do you know everything?
Again, yeah. If you ever were on the streets of Frost Peak, you probably wouldn't survive.
I'm just picturing a bunch of people throwing up like a gang sign, making their hand look like the letter F and going Frost side.
Frost side.
I bet you I could handle it.
That is for you to find out. And
Tell
look
me
towards
where
the
this
rest of the group.
frost side is.
Who's this
I
Frost
look to
side?
the rest of the group and I go, is this even a town we should bother looking at, or should we just continue on?
Whoever's sitting next to Remus sees
God,
him
is this the
writing
town
in
we were
his
going for?
journal of just glass frost side. Idea start. Fireball, question mark. More fireball, maybe. Grease plus fireball, check.
This fucking guy.
Aurelia is very confused by your notes.
So anyway, what were you saying, LeBlanc?
I was asking God if this was the town.
You remember you guys did mention Coffin Rim was the town you wanted to go to, and most of you know the history of this town being a ghost town.
Well, yeah, but
Oh,
is this the
ghost
town
town.
that we're looking at?
This is ghost town. This is Coffin
This
Rim.
seems pretty ghost town. I drive up to it. Do I see a sign that would imply that it is the town we're looking for?
You see what is left of a town sign that has the only letters that are readable is I am.
No, this is M. Keep going.
I knew it.
I don't see M on a map. Are we sure we're in the right place?
Anybody got an im?
Yes, this is the town.
Fine. I drive up to and park the car nice and neatly in the center of town, because I'm assuming it's not too big a town.
No, it's like maybe 40, 50 buildings in total. As you kind of stop kind of on this one strip and kind of look about, you know, buildings, some of the doors have fallen off the hinges, others are windows are shattered, eerie quiet kind of over this place. You can see kind of at where you've parked in this one spot, kind of a little bit down the road of where you are. You see what looks to be an inn of some sort, or what used to be an inn. Kind of the front doors are closed on it. Broken glass kind of scattered about in front of it. The porch that used to be on the front of this inn looks to have been removed or is just gone now.
Damn.
Can't have shit.
My,
in
cat,
coffee.
my cat's my new
less-
pop filter.
Can't have shit here.
You can't have shit in Coffin Room.
Less a ghost town, more fucking looted freaking ruin. What the hell?
If it was
I,
a car, it would be a van on cinder blocks with the wheels stolen. It's Coffin Rim stolen.
I kind of look at the group and I kind of just go, I really don't like this place. What are we here for exactly?
Sounds like you can't survive this area.
There's no one here to survive.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have you not heard of ghosts? Guess they don't have those in Frosty Peak.
A ghost literally spawns next to me. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking?
No, you got the fucking digital circus that you get of just like, please don't come to life. Okay, I won't.
Fine.
Oh god.
I'm
As you
gonna
guys
walk away and look for anything important looking.
Okay.
I'm right here. All right, I'm gonna shut up now.
This fucking
fades
god.
fades into obscurity, just disappears. I forgot to make you all rest.
No.
Damn, there's a lot of people dying. I don't understand what's happening.
You wrote it.
You're right.
There's
End
a
of the
lot of
world
people
spell.
dying. I wonder why they're all sad. Last session, literal trauma.
Okay,
My
Labog,
God,
the buildings nearby, is there one in particular you're wanting to look at, or you just kind of go into the closest one while they're all standing there, kind of looking at this tavern?
I'm not looking at the tab. Who's that? Wait.
Oh, we have the option.
You
to
guys
move?
were standing there yapping, and I walked off.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm probably. Which one looks the most
There
important?
looks like a general store near, or once was a general store nearby.
I'll go in there.
Okay.
Labog, better question. Are you streaming, and what is chat saying?
What are they saying?
It's your stream.
No. ChatGPT. What would chat be saying about this?
Wow, I hope these guys die.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna see a ghost. I can't wait to see a ghost. No, don't say that. What if he dies out there?
Bro, you missed a collectible. Go back.
Yeah, you missed a collectible. Go back. Go rob this joint as you walk up to the general store.
Free viewers available at.
Yeah. Instantly banned by moderation team. Okay, as you all are standing around, Labog, you open the door. I need you. Actually, you don't need to roll me anything. I'm gonna roll something against you.
I'll prepare a new character sheet.
Prepare a new character sheet. You open a door to see a very tall, ghastly figure with sharp claws swing down at you. What is your negation to physical damage right now? Is it 4?
5.
5.
And actually, because I'm level 13, it negates every single damage.
Okay. You take 29 points of damage with that being said.
Oh!
Let me change the music real quick to something more fitting here. No, not that one. That one was hell. We don't need that one. This one? No. We'll just do the battle music. Anywho.
There's a thing happening.
Bad things are happening to good people. Actually,
Man,
you guys
I
might
just
not
sat
be.
down with my beer.
You guys might not be good people. Anyways, switching to the battle map. I also need to change what time of day it is.
I know some of us that aren't too good.
Yeah, probably you. You're in a gang.
What the fuck is that thing?
What
There you
the
go.
fuck? What?
All right,
Ah!
everyone, roll me initiative.
That's a natural 20. That's a 23 total.
I'm about to get a 2. 14.
Man, go get a beer, come back, and there's a big zombie thing killing us. What the fuck?
As Labog gets hit by this attack, you hear where the tavern you guys were walking towards, another one of these things pushes through the doorway, kind of coming out, kind of clicking its jaws, it moves towards you all, kind of preparing its claws. And now just the bog start. First of the initiative order.
La big.
The bunny.
Little punny.
That's
Say
not what I
less.
said.
I have a
Little
little
punny.
punny, Batman.
I hate
Man.
this.
I love that meme.
You know what I'm gonna do with this little punny, Batman?
On
Batman,
classic,
there's no
I'm gonna
laws
summon 2
against
arms and start
Pokemon.
punching.
So, anyways, I
Man,
started
he fucking
punching.
punching.
Bro, he double fisting. That's crazy.
What the fuck? I'm gonna double fist this little punny, Batman.
We did it. Clip it.
What the fuck?
I got it. I'm watching the stream. Clip it.
Clip that shit.
Not okay. Anyways.
God, do I hit a...
Both hit, yes. I was stun locked by the fucking double fisting.
Bro, this is a fucking MMA fight.
Oh, this is the MMA fight.
Twist that dick.
Alright, you punch it. It kind of like produces a weird guttural noise as you do this. That's not what I wanted to do. Or those words. Anywho, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Rom.
Could I? Is this window here boarded?
Yes.
Darn. Curses.
Oh, I just missed out on something I could have done. I could have dragged the bog into the building like the scene in Alien Isolation with the doctor.
God.
Oh damn, bro, this hasn't just started.
It's one of my favorite scenes in Alien Isolation too.
So, my attention gets dragged over here because I hear stuff, and then I hear the door explode behind me. I turn towards this guy and I go, "Fuck! God damn it! I thought I was gonna fuck the little bunny."
Really, it was just like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. It's not the time.
So I axe, double axe right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna throw an axe at this guy.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Based. So he gets disadvantage on any attacks that aren't onto me, until I attack something else and give it to them.
Okay.
And I do the 6 damage total.
Okay.
And I'm going to back up, of all things. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell the rest of the party. What am I even gonna say? Fuck. I'll lure this thing out into the open and make it so that Lebog gets hit less. Go help him with the big one inside.
Also, the bug, you are grappled. I forgot to note that.
That's fine.
I didn't want to move anyways.
I want to be grappled.
Is that the end of your turn, Grom?
I kid.
I mean, I said a thing. I'm waiting for everybody to acknowledge or say no.
I could slow it down and help you maneuver around him.
No,
I could
focus
keep my
one.
distance. Okay. Oh, there is another. There's another.
So,
Sorry, there's been a second bone claw.
Sir, axe here. Since
Yeah.
I can't make tokens.
Oh yeah. Just
And how far was that? That was 15. So I'll do. That's not what I wanted. I'll do. I have a 45 foot move. So I'll come over here. That's what I wanted. Come on. I have two actions. So I'll throw another axe at this guy,
Okay,
and that is a 23 to hit.
that hits.
6 damage again, and he now has disadvantage, and this guy over here has his advantage or normal attacks back.
Okay.
Come on, there you go. That guy has his normal attacks back. This guy has disadvantage on anybody but me.
Okay. Just drop another axe on the ground.
And I pull out my shield since I only had 3 axes.
You already used your bonus action to rage, though.
Ah, frig, you're right. All right. I'm just sitting there with an axe.
It is Aurelia's turn. Aurelia is going to look around. What does Aurelia wish to do?
I did say to the party to focus the one Labog was on, so it is up to her, but that is what I recommended on my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she'll do. She will take what you said. Move to here. Focus on the one that has Labog grappled. And she will cast Fortune Grey.
Wow.
Specifically at 4th level. That is 5 rolls in total.
Ships.
She will hit 4 or 5 of them. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. So you watch she pulls out her spellbook, begins chanting the incantation, spinning her hand over the spellbook before throwing it towards that one. 5 rays of fire flying past the bog and striking this thing, one of which going over its shoulder and striking one of the shelves in the back. And that is the end of her turn. It is now this one's turn. What shall he do? That's not what I wanted to click on. Oh boy. Do I have a thing for you? I'll move straight to here. Kind of groaning as it approaches. And it
fell for my trap.
is going to strike first at Rhea. Which it will hit you.
I would like to use Uncanny Dodge. Half that.
Uncanny Dodge. All right. Roll. You will take 20 points of slashing damage then, instead of the full amount. And then it is going to turn towards Remus and swat at him as well. Oh, you are also grappled by one hand. So you have been grappled.
Tyler.
And,
Tyler.
Yeah, Remus, I see what happened. Oh. We're gonna roll it. I'm going for it.
Don't worry about it.
Remus,
Oh my God.
You take 52 points of slashing
Hold on.
damage.
Hold on,
Um,
I have a thing for this.
And you are grappled.
6'5", so 11, And that's literally another 6. That was literally as good of a roll as I've ever seen. Lessen that by 17.
Okay, Remus, you're
For,
not as hurt as you were, but you have been grappled by this creature. And that is the end of the Bone Claw's turn. It's now Xena's turn. Is she back?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Yeah, you're good. So am I able to tell if this is like an undead or like? I mean, obviously, I can.
It's very clear.
Yeah.
Rotting flesh, bones exposed.
Yeah,
making
it
weird
was more.
noises.
Was it more or less? Is it immune to being charmed? Like, could I figure that out just by looking at it?
I will let you.
I think
roll.
undead are immune to fuck. That would be metagaming, but fucking. I'm pretty sure undead are immune.
Roll me
Or not charmed, but
Arcana.
like, do I think it has the mental capacity to be charmed? Or
Roll me Arcana or
Something.
History. They're different DCs depending on what you choose.
I'm gonna do Kana. What is it? 26.
You would know this creature would not be able to be charmed.
Got
Okay.
him.
See, that's good to know because mental prison then won't work. All right. Well, I do mind magic. Summon aberration. I want to put it right here.
You want to do where now? Just
Actually, can I put him right here? Oh wait, why isn't it? There we go.
bam, he has appeared. I think you
Cool.
can control him because it was your spell that was cast.
Yes. Yeah. He has his own thing, so I can attack with him on this turn. But I'm going to say deuces. So let's see. What's my movement? 30 feet. Oh, that is a circle. Don't do that. How do I delete that?
Click on the center of it and then hit delete.
Okay, cool. Sorry. I thought I had the ruler, not the I don't know why it didn't move me, but whatever, right here. That's at 30 feet. Oh, I just moved closer to another one.
Yeah, if you're on the ruler tool,
I
you have
put-
to hit spacebar to make it move.
My bad. And then my spirit is going to do 2 psychic slams. Is it shit? What do I press to target something?
It's different for you guys than it is for me.
Oh, it's double right click. I'm gonna psychic slam. Not once, but twice.
The first misses, the second one will hit.
Second one hits. Okay, cool. 10 damage.
Whopping 10 points of damage.
Wow.
Alright. Wow.
Sorry, I wanted to read this. Okay, it's only aberration. Oh, would that
It's-
count as the start of the aberration's turn?
No, because it just spawned in.
Okay, because it doesn't say.
Yeah, it would be
Or
it would be the next turn.
not. Okay, just making sure. All right, that's my turn.
All right, Rhea, you are grappled and by this creature.
I would like to stab it.
All right, roll a stab attack. Do your stabbing thing. Slay Queen.
With my new +1 rapier. Does a 25 hit?
25 does hit, yes.
$12 damage.
That's a piercing damage. That's the wrong person. I seem to have had selected you for some reason. There we go. It takes 12 points damage.
Nice. Am I still grappled?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to stab it again using my I'm using my extra attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to stab it again. Thank you for the slap in the face, cat. 27.
That hits. Roll the damage.
10. So 22. My cat keeps on coming on my desk and stealing action figure accessories. So stop it. She keeps on taking guns specifically.
Ah.
Jeez, I know you're from the eastern
Clearly
side of
American.
Washington, but this
cat,
is ridiculous.
A cat after my own heart.
Not beating the allegations.
Are you a thief? Are you a thief, class? Because you stole my heart.
Evan, I was saying I
Okay.
like guns. Fuck you. I too steal
Wait for it
firearms.
to register.
No, I had it registered. I just was simmering on it for a minute. I'm going to kill you at some point.
Brother, I'm half health.
No. In real life.
Do it!
In Minecraft. Anyways, it's Remus's turn.
Wait, would I be able to take a any action bonus action to try to break out of its hold?
I want to say it is an action to do so. If you want to escape it, it requires you to use an action to roll the check for it.
Then I'll keep it held up then.
All right,
How heroic like.
Remus, it's your turn. What do you want to do, Remus?
I am going to Misty Step. Up to. Oh, I can't. I want to go.
You're trying to get in the building. You can.
I want to go on top of the roof. But I can't do that, so I'm just gonna move my character to the side, and we'll pretend that I'm on the roof.
Distance 1, 2. Your roof's a little too tall for you to get up there, based on my.
With the 30 feet?
Yeah. You can just get to the side
Well,
of the building.
it's 30 feet diagonal.
Yeah.
Facts.
I literally had a Pythagorean triangle in my head, doing the math.
You would. This is what all the
I think
studying
you could
does.
do that math
God
in
damn
your
it.
head.
I'm in a really bad place. Anyways.
Jesus Christ.
He's slowly descending into the math dimension.
Anything but that. A Pythagorean dimension. I love all the shapes.
I already know for. Fuck me.
Rather not.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go Misty Step.
Yep.
I am then going to Ray of Frost on this dickhead. Let's see if oh, I'm not hitting that because that's a 14 because I got a plus 12, not a 10.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Does not hit, and then
Not
I'm going to take the remaining of my movement speed and get the hell away. It's not far, but it counts. And now Grom's in between me and him.
Next creature's turn. The bog. Give me a con saving throw.
Oh. Thank you for letting me see this now. This is great.
Okay, the bog, you're going to take half damage. I guess it'll be even less though. So you'll take.
Actually,
Oh,
I take
alright.
even less.
You take no damage. God damn. As this
What, do
happens
I?
though.
Huh?
Yeah, you. Oh, that's why. Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. How did that happen?
Hold on. That's 11, not 8.
So that means you don't take any damage because you negate already 5 points of damage regardless because of your thing.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, you don't take any damage. Okay. Anyways.
Poggers.
You don't take any damage, and you both disappear in a swirl of black before appearing right next to Grom.
Hold on, is this like teleport?
It is a teleporting ability, yes.
I'm gonna leave the rules up to you on how this works, but this. Since it's technically in my range, but since it's also bringing me with it, I
Usually
don't
it
know if it still
teleports
needs to-
into or out of the radius. It's bringing the radius with it, so it's not leaving the radius.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. And that is the end of Bone Boy's turn. It's now Lebog's turn. You were still grappled by the creature.
What size does this guy look?
Large.
Oh, Lord. Not
What were the rules on
gamefish.
grappling?
Your movement is 0.
No, I mean on grappling another creature.
Oh. I think you can grab a creature one size larger than you, but they have, I think, advantage on their rolls to get out of it. Could be wrong on that. It's on, you know what? It's listed on your character sheet in D&D and Beyond. The specific rules, I'm pretty sure.
Not on how to grapple.
It's not on how to grapple. It's like, it's just a, let's see here. Rules on grappling. Grappling, unarmed strike.
Grapple is possible only if target is no more than one size. Okay.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I
twice
thought.
my size.
Oh yeah, you're the guy. Okay.
You can't tell by his token.
Yeah, I need to fix that. So what are you gonna do?
What do you think I'm gonna do?
You punch him. You punch him in the face.
Damn astral arming in this man.
The astral fisting begins.
Whoa, whoa. We're streaming. Come on.
You may think you can fist the low punny, but no, the low punny fists you.
What the fuck?
Doesn't Lil Punny specialize in kicking though? I think you're more
punches,
likely to get a foot up the ass than a.
and this third one's gonna be empowered.
All 3 hit. Fucking hell, max damage. All right.
Hey.
Max damage again.
What the fuck?
Okay, this one's. I forgot which way I did it last time. Did I use for empowering it? Did I use the endurance die I rolled earlier?
Yes.
Okay, so
You got an 8, so it's +8 to your roll.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add that. 15.
Ooh,
God
kill
damn.
him.
That's with the 8 added.
Ooh, kill him. Ooh, kill him.
You watch as
Ooh.
Lebog, still being held on by this thing, just turns and just starts fucking just left to right uppercut. This thing like produces like a weird guttural noise, clicking its teeth again as it like reels back slightly, still holding on to him, and then leans back forward towards him.
I can't help but imagine in my head, for whatever reason, just the Mario 64. Yeah, woohoo! Fucking punch kick combo.
Yeah, pretty much. He's small enough for it. All right, and then your turn, Laboog.
Yeah.
Rom, it is now your turn.
I look at the teleporting man that suddenly appeared next to me, grin a little bit, and go, "Heh, I can do it too." And I would like to Misty Step
30 feet. Not 40.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Right there. It's same. They're pretty much doing the same effect either
Yeah.
way. Bang boom. And I would like to intercede on this grappling happening.
Roll me athletics. It's gonna roll against your athletics to see if it can keep its grip on Rhea.
I'm sorry. I think it failed. Probably. 26.
You manage to pry its bony hand away from Rhea's torso, allowing Rhea to slip out of the grip and is no longer grappled.
A bonus action, draw my shield, and I nod to Rhea.
Okay.
There you go. And that's my turn, because that's
Alright.
what two actions and a bonus to draw my
Yes.
shield.
Now Aurelia's turn. Aurelia is going to look around at the situation that is happening. She notices that it is no longer holding on to Rhea and is going to look towards it, snapping her fingers, and as she does, she will cast Immolate. It's crazy. Alright, it's going to take half damage as it passed. 22 points of fire damage. Now the creature's turn. I need the
Silly question. If I interceded on the grapple, does that mean technically me hitting the Monstie?
No.
Oh, okay.
I need the two of you to make con saves.
18.
Rhea, con save.
I would just like everybody to know that
Sorry.
my Constitution saving throw is a 9.
Let's see.
I think she wins.
Nat 20.
Jeezums. All right. The two of you will take half damage. Rom, you take 23 points of damage, and Rhea, you take 23 points of damage. As this thing disappears
Hold
from
on.
sight. Oh,
Ah.
5, 6, 7,
and
8, 9,
reappears
10,
here
11,
between.
12. You lessen that by 12, Rhea.
Epic.
There you go. I fix it.
And then,
appears-
ooh, 69. Nice.
Wouldn't my Star Spirit get opportunity attack?
No, because it's a
on a Star
teleport.
Spawn?
Oh, your star spawn needs a roll con as well. I didn't even see your star spawn.
My bad. That's an ability check. My bad. Doesn't matter.
It actually got worse.
Wait, that was intelligence. Should have been a +2 anyway. So
It's
it
yeah,
got
it's,
worse.
yeah, it's still would have been. Your star spirit has 4 hit points now, as it is hit with necrotic damage from the teleport. And that is the end of the creature's turn as it looks down towards Xena and Aurelia, kind of clicking its teeth at the two of you. Now Xena's turn.
Let's see. I'm going to. I think I'm just gonna do well, I can't really back up.
Oh, you can. Is it a good idea? But you can
Toss an
definitely do it.
action. I was gonna say go invisible with disguise self, but it's an action, so I think I just point blank Eldritch Blast him.
Roll with disadvantage because it is a ranged spell attack at close proximity.
Okay. How many attacks do I get?
You get 3 beams. That one hits.
Boop.
That one fizzles out. That one hits. It's 2 or 3 hit.
11 damage, or 12.
That's not
Sorry,
too
math wasn't mathing.
That's not too shabby.
I guess. Guess I might kind of want to just back away.
Okay, it will take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine. My AC is 13.
Just misses you. You
Yeah,
feel
it's
the claws
13.
kind of tear the front of your robe slightly as it swings at you, kind of clicking its teeth again as it like kind of lurks towards you a little bit but does not move.
Okay, well, because of that, I'm gonna. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just get out of there. That's it. That's my turn.
Rhea, it's your turn.
Okay. I will close to the big mean man who's attacking my buddy Labog, and I'm going to enter stealth so I can get a little sneak attack on him.
Roll the stealth roll for your snack attack.
Okay.
You feel you
29.
Yeah, you kind of drop in the sand a little bit, like trying to blend in with the shadows.
So I'm going to backstab this feller here. So let me sneak attack.
Well, roll your attack roll with advantage.
Yeah, I'm just getting up there. Okay. Attack with advantage. So
Hits.
does a 29 hit?
That
Okay.
hits, yep.
Do damage. And now we'll do this. So this will be 26, and then I'll use my second attack, which I'm guessing is no longer in stealth, right?
Nope, yep, so it's regular attack.
Only 15 that time.
That misses.
Okay. And then I'll use a bonus action to disengage.
I used it to go into stealth.
Ah, okay. Then yeah, I'll just stand here. Ooh. My cat keeps on walking between my mic and my pop filter. Are you my pop filter now, honey?
Remus, it is your turn, child.
Where is these two creatures' attention drawn to?
One of them is currently looking at Aurelia and Xena. The other one is still focused on the bog, but now has got its attention to Rhea.
Oh shit! I could have moved my star spawn. Didn't. It's alright. It's whatever.
I need this creature to make a saving throw. That is wrong. It needs a DC of 20. Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna pass even if it wanted to.
Cool. What's the fucking range on this? Why does it not tell me the range on here? 90 feet. I'm gonna teleport it 90 feet into the air. Over this point.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna double check a note real fast. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay.
I'm scared.
They can fly now.
They fly now.
It descends downwards, slamming into the ground, and then kind of just reels slightly and kind of gets itself back up. Now its attention drawn to you.
That was not my intention. Do I have enough? I don't have enough feet to get up here with the Misty Step, do I?
No.
But I do have enough feet to get over here.
Okay.
All right, hold up. I need to use that. There we go. That's my turn.
Yep, next creature's turn. Okay, that does not recharge. It is going to first strike at you, Lebog, with its claw attack. That'll just hit you. Lebog, you take 20 points of damage. Oh my god.
Damn. 7. 7 less.
Okay, you take 13 points of damage instead. And then, creature is going to turn its attention to Rhea. It jab at you with its claws. That will hit you.
I'll do my uncanny dodge to half that.
You will take 13 points of piercing damage from that. And you
I'm
are
gonna do my sentinel attack.
you are now grappled. And Lebog is gonna punch the shit out of this thing.
And oh boy, he just gave me another power up.
That's a hit.
+4.
I'm sitting here wondering why she can't hear me. Rhea, lessen that damage by 10.
Okay. Now I can hear you.
Yeah, just
So-
add 10 to your health. Yeah,
Okay.
you punch this thing in the back. It
God, I
doesn't.
love Spirit Shield.
It kind of shifts slightly, but like it's not reacting to you. Now it's your turn, Lebog. Top of the initiative order again.
3 more punches.
They all hit. The last one just barely hitting.
Oof.
How do you want to do this?
Is it looking away from me?
It's
Or this so
at first it's like slowly starting to turn towards you.
I just give it three old clocks to the jaw.
You
Left,
you
right,
yeah.
uppercut.
You all watch his first punch knocks several teeth out. Second punch, the jaw comes off. Third punch as he goes up with it. You watch as its head whips back. There's a loud crack as the head actually comes off of the body. Some of the spine coming with it as it flips through the air. The body slowly collapsing to the ground before kind of turning to like a weird like black ooze that sinks into the sand and disappears.
Yummy.
That was hot.
At the end of your is at the end of your turn, the boob?
Are
Oh,
they
yeah.
still grappled?
Both of you are not grappled anymore. Let me remove your status effect.
Grappled after death.
You can never leave. He comes out of the sand. You will not leave me.
I'll be with you forever.
Come play with
I
I think my turn.
Okay. Rum.
I'll run over here and I throw my axe at the boy. Because I
Your-
can't go much farther than
Your
that.
last axe.
My last axe. I hit him with it. It's a 14 plus 8. I'm too lazy for the math right now.
Not that hard.
I'm too lazy for the math right now.
All right. Roll the damage.
That's 5, 6, 8 damage. And he has disadvantage on anybody but me. Easy peasy.
Okay. Now Raelia's turn. Who's turned her attention to the last beast. What shall she cast? She's just gonna do a simple Toll the Dead. You watch as she kind of pulls like a bell from her bag and kind of lifts it in the air, and as she does, a spectral one appears above the creature's head as she mutters something under her breath and she rings it. Creature's going to fail. And as she does that, she is then going to take several steps back. Now the creature's turn. Whom is going to turn his attention back away from Remus and towards Grom now. I need to check if he gets this back. He does. The bog. Roll me a con save.
Is it taking me with it?
No, it is not, because you are not grappled by it.
It's gotta roll a
What is the range that it has to be leaving you that comes
in
into
my
effect?
radius, it's in my radius. I just
Okay.
haven't drawn the radius this time. It needs a charisma save.
Shit.
Oh my god.
It rolled a crit.
Oh my god.
Damn.
We're fighting the Riz Master.
Who knew the Rizzler was dead all this time?
I'd like to give you
Just a
disadvantage on
kid
that
too.
roll.
Not the Rizzler.
You take 18 points of damage as it appears on the other side of Grob.
He mogged his last mog.
Didn't
Actually,
target me. God bless.
I take 10 damage.
Okay, give you.
A turn went by. No, you don't. You take 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 less than that.
You took 2
I
damage.
take 2 damage.
Ridiculous.
I
Fucking
love
ridiculous.
spiritual shield.
Alright, I'm dropping a nuke on you guys next time.
Wait until
Oh,
I
yeah.
start
I'll
casting
endure that
silvery
too.
barbs.
I'm going to parry your nuclear blast.
Just
Fuck
remember, the nuclear, the when the nuke goes off, that's what I'll roll max on my spiritual shield. Someone will survive.
you. Xena, it is your turn. Just picturing the video of the dude parrying the fucking nuke.
Very nice.
Fuck, Executor and fucking Night Rain can parry explosions.
Parry?
Yeah, I did that.
It's fucking
Good.
stupid. I've watched her parry so much shit that does not make sense. I'm
Her.
like, fuck it, it's fine.
It's a her.
Yeah, I know.
It's a whammon.
She's a beast.
Yeah, she can paint. She's good at it. Let's see.
A
I am
nuke?
going to.
Parry the nuke.
I know this
hate
sounds
you.
crazy. I'm gonna drop the aberration. Does that count as an action for dropping?
No,
it?
dropping a spell is a free action. You can
Okay.
end concentration as a free action.
Okay,
That was
get rid of the
Brian.
aberration. It's only got 3 health and it doesn't have enough movement to get there. No need.
Yep.
But what I will do is I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast haste. Or hex, not haste. Sorry.
Beast. I'm just gonna give
My
him the
bad.
mark status so we know that you have hexed him.
And then I'm going to use my action to Eldritch Blast. And I'll do that 3 times. This 1. That's 2. That's 3. So it looks like only 2 hit.
Yep, only 2 hit.
And then this is also adding the hex damage. Where is it?
You just had it on the top.
Oh, an extra 1d6. So.
You just click. You can just click the damage on the hex thing you dropped in the chat.
Oh, you can. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. So there's 5. So that's for the first one. It doesn't matter at all. It's all together. And 2. So that is a total of 7 necrotic damage, and then 11 Eldritch Blast damage, which I think Eldritch Blast is force.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast is force damage.
Unless I have something to make it something else.
No.
There isn't a feat to change it?
No.
My
You don't-
class can change it, but
Yeah,
can't do that.
wizards, if they gain it, or I think bards can also. No, not bards. Sorcerers can also change it. It's now Ria's turn. You are very zoomed out.
Okay.
okay, let's go.
Zoom. Okay, I'm gonna re-enter stealth.
Roll me that bonus action.
Whee. 14. Okay, so 28.
Yep, you feel very stealthy. Roll with advantage.
Gonna stab this guy.
Wow,
With it.
that is the worst advantage roll I've ever seen. Yeah, you miss. You watch as Rhea sneaks up behind this thing, and as she goes to like jab at it, she like trips in the sand and like stumbles and just kind of shoots her rapier past it. Grom, you're nearly poked in the eye with it.
Oopsie doodle. Well, I'm going to try to.
That's all you got, oopsie doodle.
You almost stabbed me in the fucking eye.
Okay. Well, instead, I'm going to do my bonus attack without all the advantage and see if I can hit him. $17.
That hits.
Okay. Now total wash. 13 damage.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Remus's turn.
Hey, the little man's
Little guy.
this thing,
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
please,
Nah. Yeah, that'll hit.
because that's a 19. Cool. Fuck. 14 frost damage, and it can't move 10 extra feet
Okay.
or whatever. You know, it has 10 feet reduced. Yada
Right.
yada.
You hit it with the spell. The cold does not seem to affect it as much as you hoped it would, but it does seem to do a bit of damage.
The cold's never bothered it anyway.
Note to self: change damage type.
I'm disappointed in that
How
comment.
so?
Note, Nate.
Tyler, just let it go. It can't hold you back anymore.
I'm gonna spawn in 3 more of these things. Levong, it's your turn.
He's morbing, he's morbing!
I need you alive for the final session so I can traumatize you guys even more.
Yay!
Okay,
Yay,
punch
trauma.
it down.
Trauma bonding.
I love trauma.
It seems to be a trend in all of my campaigns, doesn't it?
Unfortunately.
What would characters be if not a little traumatized?
You get one
What's
punch.
character development without trauma?
Boring.
Hold on.
He's profusely looking through his notes to find something to be able to counteract what he has done.
How strong? How does this thing look?
Barely standing, bones broken, knees weak, arms are heavy. Mom spaghetti.
Vomit on a spaghetti already. Mom spaghetti.
That first
He's-
punch is going to be the empowered one then.
He's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop spaghetti. But he keeps on spaghetting what he wrote down.
That's
I'm having a
10 damage.
stroke. Please stop.
and then I'm going to need another charisma
Jesus
saving throw.
Christ, my brain.
You just made me think of terminal montages, Resident Evil 4, of just Leon died that day, and we lost Leon in Leon. Anyways, how do you want to do this?
Who really died that day?
Oh, he's dead.
And who came back?
How am I going to do that? I mean, I hit the first one, but the other two missed. It's going to be embarrassing.
I just like to. Okay, I have an idea. You go to punch this thing, you strike it in the chest, and you watch as it like takes the punch, and you're like, oh, it's gonna be able to take another one. You go for the second swing, and it falls backwards, and in your kind of surprised state as its foot kind of kicks out, you kind of trip yourself, and then just kind of punch into the air and kind of roll over, and hit the ground next to it as it collapses, turning into a black ooze as the other one had done, disappearing into the sand. Lebog now laying prone within the sand as combat has ended.
That was easy.
I'm going to look up at Grom. Just, you think anybody saw me do that?
I think everyone did. And I go and I grab my my axes.
And my axe.
And my axe.
And your brother.
And my axe.
Anyways,
Well, I have 3 axes, so I'm gonna be like my axe and my axe.
as you guys, kind of recoup from this moment, kind of brushing yourselves off for a moment, kind of looking about, and the sun is kind of set a bit. You all notice beyond the tavern that you guys were looking at, the abandoned inn, there's almost a bit of light that seems to be coming from somewhere.
Quirky.
There's a
Well,
light
I'm gonna start
coming
walking
from
over there.
somewhere.
Yes.
Descriptive.
Lebog, you go, around the tavern, kind of see a few buildings away from this tavern, where the back, and you notice kind of like the backside of this tavern has been collapsed in on itself. A few buildings beyond it, there is one building that looks to be rather pristine compared to the others.
Oh no.
The building looks relatively untouched by the weather. Like, yeah, it's a little weathered here and there, but it's not like desolate and like destroyed by the elements like these other buildings are.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
there's something over here.
Hey guys, I think you want to check this out.
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you.
Can I summon my what is god damn it, what does it have the shape of right now?
Shaman dog.
A cat? Can I summon my cat and tell it to go check one of the abandoned buildings to see if there's anything useful in it while I head over to Laboog? Actually,
Yeah.
wait, is Laboog is still streaming? I don't need to go over there. I'm just gonna pull out my tablet and start wandering.
Okay, you'd see that Lebog is looking at a pristine-looking house.
You
Also,
see him turn to the group and go, "Guys, I don't mean to alarm you."
Slight delay. I'm gonna type in chat, dude. Creepy place.
Your cat, as it goes into one of the buildings, seems to get spooked by something. As you get a message of like fear from it, as it like scampers out of a building as fast as possible.
Oh boy.
I am gonna
Still
start
watching
walking towards the
stream.
building.
I'm gonna pick up cat and start going to Labog, typing in chat. Creepy thing in building.
Thanks, Chatter. Mystery Magic Kid 449.
He would definitely
Dude, how
be.
do you know my name?
He would definitely be Mystery Magic Kid for 2069. Thank you very much.
Well, Remus is a child of God and chaos. All right.
Yeah, for 2069.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's gonna say Zinch lover.
Zinch the lover. Holy
This
shit.
fucking guy. No 40k memes here.
The Mermaid Seeker 69.
As I'm playing Tacticus.
The Mermaid Seeker. Anyway, we're going to this pristine building.
It's untouched by
By-
heathens.
By the elements, yes. You all kind of approach this building, kind of, hearing as the town almost seems to be coming to life. As you kind of move through, you hear bones rattling within some of the buildings. You hear kind of woes and wails coming from somewhere on the wind. The inhabitants of this town seem to be arising with the dark.
I'll look at Grom and go, told you, ghost town. But no, you want to go to the Frosty Pickle or Peak, or wherever the hell it is.
Just whispers on the wind, Frosty Pickle.
So we're walking up to this building, and he says this, and I like stop for a second. I look at him, I go, "Oh, you were talking to me. I thought you were just rambling again."
Pulls out diary, scribbles in it, puts it back.
We'll cast Fireball under his pillow.
Delayed fireball applications.
Grom's pillow.
You'll think it's the
yes.
Tooth Fairy, but in reality, it was Fireball.
In reality, it was a pipe bomb. They'll think it's
Oh,
mail,
God.
but in reality, it's a pipe bomb.
Does Grom lose teeth? Question mark. Tooth fairy option. Still working.
In progress. It needs more research.
All right. Fancy building.
It looks like a kind of old mansion that looks to have probably been here for probably a few hundred years by this point. Though, unlike the other buildings of the same age, yeah, it seems to be something's taking care of it. Or it's protected in some way, and you can't really tell how.
Oh, did we go in it?
If I would have gotten there before them all, I would have gone in already.
Okay, yeah, you guys catch up to Labog as he's opened the door, not even looking back at you guys, and just kind of walked inside.
Slow down, the big.
He's like, it's like he's playing one of them horror games where you got to take videos of the horrible things.
What?
He just walks right in.
What?
Did you hit your head?
I'm a walking Outlast character.
Labog
I wasn't
enters,
expecting
someone else
the
walks
Outlast.
out.
Can
he turns around and
investigate-
goes, "Jaeger's in there! Jaeger's in there!"
Shotgun boy.
Can I investigate Grom to see if he's showing signs of dementia?
Medicine.
Don't even bother.
21. What do I see?
Nothing.
Raging alcoholism. That's about it.
In
I'll
notebook.
actually, I'll have you know, I'm not an alcoholic.
You look like you've been drinking before your birth.
I'm not an alcoholic, says the alcoholic as he downs a fifth.
He came out
something fetal alcohol syndrome or something. Whatever.
Alcoholic before born.
assigned alcoholic at birth.
Yes.
Damn.
We all had our purposes in life, minus to drink.
How
Grom's
often do you
unique
see
skill.
Grom drinking outside of social interactions? Come on. I don't go seeking it. I'm not an alcoholic.
Well, you know, compared to
Must
Lucky, you're an
investigate
angel,
Grom's
but you know.
flask.
Well, yeah, everyone is compared to Lucky. Motherfucker is literally Archer from. Wakes up. I have a hangover. Drinks more.
I knew a guy like
My
that.
hangovers.
Yeah, same.
But I'm pretty sure he was drunk for about 4 years.
Yeah, same. Anyway, this building, we're going in.
Yes. So
You guys outlast trials in this bitch.
You guys go inside what is seemingly an empty building. There's no furniture, no, rugs, carpets. It's just hardwood floor throughout this entire place. No shelves, nothing.
All right, check the floorboards.
The only thing in here are lanterns on the walls that don't seem to ever burn out. They just seem to be burning without fail. Even when you try to put them out, they seem to just stay lit.
I rest my case. Check the floorboards.
Alright. I'm
You
gonna
said this is like
prepare
a
a
mansion
spell.
Thing?
Yes.
Are there doorways?
Sorry, I heard the noise. Off to the left, there's a small kind of archway. To the right, there's a larger archway that looks to lead to a hallway. In front of you is a staircase going up to a second level, and then there are two archways on either side of it that look to lead into a back kind of hallway.
I'm going up the stairs.
Go on. You said staircase up, archways on either side.
Yes.
Is it like archways upstairs and archways downstairs?
Two archways downstairs leading in a hallway behind the staircase.
So there's
If
four.
only there was a.
in
Four,
general.
yeah, four archways in the room.
And
Only
then-
there was a thing for us to view.
No.
Can we see anything? Any doorways upstairs?
Looking at the staircase upwards, it looks like there's a hallway up there that probably leads to rooms and such.
Well, gang, I say we split up.
I'm already upstairs. I'm already gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the left, far left, on the downstairs.
Where's our classic Scooby Doo like wandering music?
Let me see if I have something like that. Does this work? Is this what you wanted? Does this
I don't
work?
even hear it.
Do the log out and log back in.
That is Scooby-Doo music.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. As you guys explore this house.
Yeah, this is fitting.
Yeah.
Okay, as you guys, I'm not even gonna go through rooms individually with you all. As you kind of explore the floor, you find the downstairs looks to consist of, on the left side of the house, two large rooms, one larger than the other. There's a back hallway behind the staircase that connects one of those rooms to a back area that almost looks like a dining room based on kind of how the room itself is shaped. A kitchen back there as well. Another room that looks like it could have been a living room. A small bathroom space. There's no toilet though. There is no sink. There's nothing in this room except for a tiled floor. And then beside that, another room with a fireplace within it. Upstairs, you would find a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 what look to be bedrooms. Or what could be bedrooms. Nothing inside of them, as the other rooms have been. Every room is barren. There's a very large room within there that looks to have a fireplace of its own as well upstairs. A room that looks like it could be for storage or something else, and then a staircase leading up into an attic space that takes up the entirety of the top of the house. Beyond that, there's nothing in this house. There's just a very large floor plan.
Would it be a perception or like an insight check to look for clues?
Investigation. I will say by this point as well, it's about 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Oops. Nope.
I say we sleep in the perfectly pristine house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't find anything,
Yay.
Rhea. You
I'm
ever-
gonna cast Detect Magic and do another walk around.
A clue. A clue.
You are not getting any traces of magic.
Mm.
My cat just came into the room yelling at me. Such a loudmouth.
Teach it a lesson. Pet her.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were gonna say kicker. I was like, damn.
What the fuck?
She's laid on the bed behind me. She's at perfect petting.
Am I that fucked up to you?
No, that's just my natural reaction to that statement.
Oh, yeah.
Kicker.
I wouldn't
Oh,
kick
yeah.
a cat, but at the same time, like
Oh,
that
yeah.
was definitely I'd definitely tell someone to do.
What the fuck, bro?
Not being serious, it's a joke. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. It's a fucked up joke, but it's a joke.
Hey, That's a cat kicker.
Don't kick my cat.
All right, what room would you guys like to settle in if you guys are going to stay the night in the house? Considering the rest of the
I'm
town
I'm
gonna
gonna
seems to
do
be
it upstairs.
up in
fuck you.
arms.
Can I arcane lock the door?
To whatever room you stay in, yes.
No, to the main house.
Oh yeah,
Can I quickly check the whole building? Is there only one entrance?
there seems to be only one way in.
I'm gonna arcane lock the door.
Okay, door's locked.
I sense terrible things about to happen. I'm gonna settle in the upstairs, one of the like middle-ish rooms.
Okay.
Hell, I'll even settle next to the goddamn staircase.
There
say,
functioning
I'm-
water
No.
or somewhere to get water.
No.
You mean you didn't bring any rations with you?
I do, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I have
Alright,
some beads of nourishment if you want them.
No, it's okay. I'll make do. I'm gonna see if I can find the attic.
Yeah, it's easy to find the attic.
Find the attic, and I'm gonna set an alarm.
Okay.
Did we go up in the attic?
You guys did find it and look up, and it's like the same size as like the rest of the house. It's just one big open space.
And there was nothing in there.
Nope. Just pillars.
Not anymore. I've set arcane lock, and then I have an alarm upstairs. Be studying.
I'm gonna be posted up. I'm gonna
Denote.
lay
I
against the
am-
wall on the staircase. Like at the top
I-
of the staircase.
Brother's taking my idea.
They
we
lay
can't both here, Lavog.
They lay back to back.
Hey.
Unless. So you're this tiny one. Are you technically the little spoon?
Oh, how tall are you exactly?
4'3".
Oh yeah, I'm 3'7". I'm little.
So
Remus is gonna pop his head out of the attic and go, "Hey, Zin, you wanna come study magic with me?
Sure.
Yay, friend!"
Okay. Are you all any more
Yeah,
RP, or
I'm-
do we just go into sleep?
Rita's just going to
I mean,
sleep. Yeah,
I'm
shanked
gonna stay up a
several
little
times
bit.
today.
Kind of like look around the windows and stuff, wander around the house, see if I can't find any creaking floorboards to look at, and then I'll settle down. If anybody wants to
Uh,
mess around, I'll be wandering around.
It's strange. The house, none of the floorboards creak. Everything seems to be quite pristine within the house.
Well built house.
Too well built.
Too well built. This is beyond any building standard I know.
There's not an elf alive that could have done this.
Goddamn elves.
Zin, you want to give me a hand and we could try to investigate to see if we could find any magical shit?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to invest? Nah, your investigation's probably higher here.
You want to give me advantage?
Yeah, I can do that. How do I do that? Yeah. Wow.
Got a 25.
Looking about the house, checking every inch until you are exhausted. There's nothing. There's nothing that explains why this house is the way that it is.
What kind of magic you want to work on?
I happen to walk in as they're doing, because I'm still wandering the house myself.
So I actually pulled out. I will pull out. I was like, I completely forgot I had this. This whole time since day one.
Yeah.
And so I forgot I could use just spells. Well, kind of. Because it'll still use a 6th level spell slot, would it not?
Yeah, it's gonna cast whatever you cast at max level, but you can pick off the lists to.
I could pick any of these spells.
You're pulling it out. I'm just like, eh. It's a fancy looking thing. What is that?
It's a collection of bunch of magic infused shit. It's
like lodestones.
I can cast a bunch of different spells. I can use it as like a foci.
You see
Now what does
Aurelia.
it do?
Aurelia
I've
looks
never used it
surprised by
before.
it that you pulling this out as you've never done this before, and she's kind of like, eyes wide by it, and goes, "I've always heard quite a bit about these things, but I've never been able to see one in person before."
Meanwhile, the woman brain is like, this bitch has been holding out on me.
Yeah, I've never used it before. I mean, I'm out of spell slots right now, so I won't even be able to use it.
I could do some imbuing work if you guys want. I was thinking for you, Grom. Do you want your axes to explode when you hit someone? Like you were throwing them earlier.
I'm just like dumbfounded. I'm just like, you could have done that the entire time.
You've never had. I don't know.
Never really had downtime together like this.
Yeah, and you guys are always like, oh, the little kids doing weird shit. Yeah, well, weird shit pays off.
I shrug and I go, well, I mean, I can't really argue with that, I guess.
I mean,
I can think of plenty of times that we've had the opportunity to speak and do things like this.
I was gonna say,
well,
are we here all night?
I mean, we're all bedded down. We're more just exploring the house right now.
I was just making sure, because isn't a short rest only like 30 minutes to an hour?
It's an hour of.
I think it's a maximum. Ain't it a maximum of 2?
I just treat an hour as a short rest. I mean.
Okay, in an hour I get my spell slots back. So I could practice this for the next 8 hours, pretty much.
I'm gonna. Can I do an arcane check to determine whether or not putting Glyph of Warding as an explosive rune will destroy the axe?
You don't even have to roll. There is a very high percentage chance it will destroy a regular axe, and even slightly lower, but still a pretty decent chance to destroy an axe with a +1 enchantment on it.
Well, I could do something different then.
It's like the
could
demo
do.
man's boomstick, but with an
mean-
axe on the end.
I could
mean,
put.
Yeah.
Just do it to the 2+1 axes. Yeah, it's not like they're special.
2 + 1. That makes a 3.
Aurelia looks at you confused.
I could put shocking grasp on your axe, and you could use it as an escape too.
What?
I think.
Your
I'm
axe has
understanding this
fingers.
correctly.
Well,
Honest-
yeah. When you bury it in someone's gut, it's grasping their intestine. You know?
Yeah, and then if
But isn't it
anyone
like-
needs,
the intestines are grasping it.
Gross.
oh, this one's up your alley. I could put a glyph on your hand, and you could punch someone and cast burning hands.
No, that one sounds pretty alright.
Yeah. All right, we could work on this. I could also try to. Did Rhea go to sleep? I was gonna say I could maybe imbue one of her
That's it,
things
that
with
she's-
invisibility.
I'm just
Oh.
sitting here.
Holy shit! I didn't see you. Oh god, fucking rogues.
Not you.
Fucking rogues.
This fucking dude.
All right, so I'll imbue. I guess one of your gloves with burning hands at 3rd level. That'll take an hour. So
I'm just
you'll have-
imagining like an aristocrat kind of character who like you have dishonored me, sir. You slap him with your glove, burning hands on the glove.
Accidentally just torches the room.
Ooh. Actually, I think when I got this, let me dig through my bag, and as I rustle through my bag, I got like a note that came with the apparatus. Like, all right, well, here's all the spells I can do. Let's see. So we got, Burning Hands, Fairy Fire, Gust of Wind. Okay, Fireball, Confusion. Wait, Fireball. Wait a minute.
Looks at the
Blows up
pan-
house.
yeah. Blows up pancakes with mines.
just the listing spells is Fireball. Wait, Fireball.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. The minimum level Fireball I can cast is 6th. So we go big or go home, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Works with me.
So what's happening
is-
now?
So what does
So-
Cloud Kill do?
You would look at your glove, and there'd be runes etched in on the knuckles. They have like, is there a specific element that you wanted? I
It's
could-
burning hands, ain't it? So
I could craft it to different elements.
oh my god, fire will do.
Okay, I was gonna say I could do force if you want to get
Oh,
crazy
no,
with
force
it.
is so good. No, do force.
Okay, now you're like the Witcher.
Hell yeah.
I'm like
Casting
scribing that
art
on
on
there.
bitches.
I'm gonna look at Aurelia and go, you need anything?
I'm good. I have magic just like you do.
It's always good to have extra.
I also do have my affliction that causes me to combust, if you have forgotten.
Okay.
You self-immolate?
Yeah, most of the time, but on opportune moments. But yes,
I did see that at the festival.
that time probably is the only time that it's ever saved me.
Rhea,
Hey,
I
mean,
got
I'm glad it did.
What?
I got something. Would Shadow Blade work? I don't know if that would work as a glyph.
I can't
don't
use
think
magic.
so. I don't think it would work. Okay, that's fine. I can put do you want invisibility?
I don't know if I can use that.
It's you. Yeah, I'm gonna etch the glyph into you, and then or onto an item, and then you could just say the activation word.
That sounded so weird.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to-
to etch it into you.
I'm going to carve your flesh. Prepare yourself.
It's if
Uh,
you got something that you have, I could put it on that.
I don't know if I can. I'm a word. I don't know if I can do that.
I have
you
a
know?
peanut allergy.
I have a peanut allergy, but kind of like with magic.
Weird. Couldn't your mother cast spells?
Yeah.
So how did that work out?
I mean, isn't magic usually like a genetic type kind of thing?
'Cause, yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I kind of have like 3 moms. Because like my 2 mothers, and then Savanov kind of like made the whole thing happen, and I'm basically I'm so magical I can't use magic.
But you're not using magic, you're using my magic.
I don't know if that would work. I don't know.
You
I
could
could
carry
just, like,
magical
never use it.
items, wouldn't it be the same?
I guess, but
I guess the magical items don't use your magic. Unless you enchant it, obviously.
I mean, no. I have my funny knife, and I have my amulet, and I have my Pokeball with my dog in it. But
Yeah, that sounds magical.
My
yeah,
Pokeball.
I guess.
I feel like I'm
I-
being
I would
sued.
just like to
I'm just
say,
not really
I-
like. Please continue.
I would just like to say how I enjoy how camping out in a mysterious, well-pristined house has gotten more RP out of literally the entire party than like half of the RP sessions we've had.
Don't mind me, man.
If anyone has a dagger, I could put sleep on it, so you can poke them and they pass out.
Oh, that's a good one.
I know, right?
Are you able to enchant an already enchanted dagger?
I could put a glyph on it, maybe.
I'll hand over my bullseye dagger.
You want sleep? Well, I got options. I got so many options. The book talks to me; it won't shut up.
I mean, whatever you think
So
might
many
parallel with
options.
that. I'm just not really, comfortable using like a magical effect on myself. I mean, it's one thing when I'm using on someone else.
Oh, dude, say less. Okay, all right.
Say
We
less,
got
queen.
something to work with. We got something to work with. All right. Oh, wait, even better. Do you have a dagger that you don't care about?
Yeah.
All right, give me one of those. Here, you keep this one. This one looks nice. I don't want to.
Okay.
I
hand
feel
him one of
bad
my-
like messing up stuff. All right,
I was having a +0 dagger.
cool. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna okay. I'm gonna start scribing stuff on there and be like, so when you use this, just throw it at someone. Don't be close enough. Don't. This isn't an up close and personal dagger anymore.
What's it, like a bomb now?
Slowly, just looking up at you, smiling.
His eyes and mouth almost seem to glow mischievously with the smile.
And while he's etching this, the book has kind of opened up and is kind of like hovering around him. You could hear like a slight whisper. Anyone wants to figure out what that's going on, but what else can I do? All right, that's another spell slot. Hold up. All right. Zin, you want some weird shit?
I mean, what is there to do?
I could put sleep on something. I could put charm person on something. I could put shield. I could give you dark. Well, you already have dark. I could give you enlarge or reduce. I could give you hold person. I could maybe I could give you vortex warp. That would just allow you to teleport someone to some random place that you could see.
Um,
I could
Can
give
we
you
put that
counter
on-
spell.
I was about to say, could we put counter spell on my cloak?
Yeah.
Kind of give me a free hit.
Yeah. Well, counter spell or shield would work there.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know which one would be better.
I also got blur.
What does Blur do?
Gives the person disadvantage on attacking you.
Essentially the equivalent of a displacement cloak of displacement.
Blur might be cool.
So just I'm making like a knockoff displacement cloak.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dollar store displacement cloak. Use it. You
Yeah.
can use it once and then the spell's gone.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a question about the MISM apparatus.
Yeah.
As well.
Okay.
So it says I extend a spell slot to cast a spell as normal. But I have to make an Arcana check, which is fine. The DC is 10 plus twice the level of the spell slot you expended to cast. Since I'm required to cast 6th level spells, am I going to have to pass a 22 every time I want to use one of these spells? Even if it's a level 1 spell.
It would be based on whatever fucking class it's from, I think. Let me reread it.
I was about to say I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, let me look at it again. I've never actually used the item before, so I'm...
Oh wait, never mind. It says the spell you choose must be on your class's spell list. And of a level which you have a spell slot.
Which you only have 5th level. Huh. That's weird for warlocks.
Because like half of these spells I can't use. Like I can't...
Cloud Kill is a warlock spell.
I can't use Blur. I can't use Conjure minor elementals. I can use Fairy Fire. I don't think I can use Heat Metal. Let me see.
Hey, Grom. Hey, Grom. You like hitting people, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to hit them more?
I mean, I already hit them pretty often.
Do you want to hit them twice as often?
Elaborate.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper and be like, I could put haste on something.
I mean, that does sound enticing.
It could be like, stuff's hit fan. We're in a pickle.
We'll save that one. It's getting kind of late.
Oh yeah, that's what. Oh, that's been 3 hours. Yeah.
I stand up because I'm assuming we're kind of just like crisscross applesauce up on the fucking like up in the attic, just doing this shit.
Yeah, you guys have all just been sitting up there doing this.
Gossiping like women.
I'm just by myself at the top of the stairs.
I'm
No.
coming down, little spoon.
So
Give me a second.
So I can use Fireball. So that's good.
I'll
Out of
lean
the
out
fifth
that-
level, fifth level, I can only use Flame Strike, Cloud Kill. I think I can.
So what it looks like is you have to pick the spell from your list, but if you were to mess up the saving throw, it would randomly select one from that table, even if it's not from your list.
Ew.
I think it's your selection is from your list, but it can randomly pick another one as well if it gets screwed up.
So could I practice on using another one then? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think based on the item, it has to be something you can use as a warlock. Which is odd, but I've also never used this item before.
I mean, you're the DM. You can change the item. you have overall say. I could just use all of them, but you know, we could just make it that I have to have the components instead.
I'll say that. Yeah, if you want to cast a spell, you need the components for the spell.
Okay. I mean, I still have to pass the.
Yeah,
check, but
you have to have the components and you have to pass the check.
yeah, I still have to roll over a 20.
So yeah, if it's not one from your spell list, because I think this allows you to cast it without components. You need the components to
no,
cast that
you
spell.
need the components.
You do?
Yeah, you
Okay,
need the
yeah. So we
components
just need the
anyway.
components. We'll just make it easier. And then sometimes it just doesn't use the components and casts a random spell instead because fuck you and everyone standing within 10 feet of you.
It would be cast it as normal using the spell save DC and spell casting ability modifier. On a failed check, cast a different spell. Rolling on the table for the level of spell slot expended. But if I am expending 6th, it'll only be 5th level spells.
Yeah.
So it's either I use one of these spells at the 6th level, or I cast
Randomly.
Animate Object.
or something else on
Or-
the table.
Or Flame Strike and do fucking fire and radiant damage from the sky.
That's crazy.
They're all good. They're all good spells. So like I'm not worried about that. But it's just like
You're trying to
Yeah, sometimes-
you're trying to catch someone. You go to try to hit them with fairy fires. They can't turn invisible, and you accidentally cast a 6th level shatter on their head instead.
why would I do that? This is my fireball item, and if I don't use fireball, they get smited by God. This is just it's
Yeah.
either
No, I
I use
mean-
fireball at 6th level, or they get smacked around a little bit.
All right.
All right, we good. All right, I just wanted to make sure because I never actually, like, I read the item before, but I don't think I ever understood the item.
It's a weird item. It's also one from like one of the extra books that I didn't really read deep into because it was like a lot of weird magical items like that.
I'm going to spend one more hour inscribing a final glyph on a piece of paper.
Okay.
I will cast it at 5th level. I am inscribing Summon Draconic Spirit.
That's wild.
This fucking guy.
You all go to sleep. You know.
I wanted to do a last little
Oh.
RP thing.
Okay. Do
Good night,
was- I
sweet
was gonna-
prince! And then he's going to slam the latch.
No. I was gonna RP snuggling up to this little spoon. No, I'm joking.
What?
Huh? Huh?
RP, how warm is he?
Roll me a d20.
Also, is this a
What?
sleep
No.
stream? Like, is it still going? Or, like, what are we doing?
So, no, it's sleep
No, I
stream.
would have stopped streaming.
Boo.
The what comes next is not TOS friendly anyway.
Jesus Christ.
The
The bog, as you
I was,
end your stream, as you like prepare for bed and end your stream, you do notice one comment near the end from a user you've never seen before. And it just says, I know where you're hiding. And then you ended your stream.
we're not really hiding.
We've never been hiding this whole time.
What does that mean? What does that mean? After I decide I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna stop with next to Xena, not like messing with the thing. I'm gonna kind of kneel down and be like, just kind of checking up on you. You seemed like you were pretty out of it last night, especially after what we saw.
It's still not good.
I can only imagine. Just worrying is all.
Yeah, just like the only reason why I'm really messing with this thing is because it's on the ground. And I just kind of like kick it a little bit.
It explodes.
Just trying to get my mind off of things. Like, just trying to study. Oh, and by the way, since I get all my stuff back on short rest, I haven't taken any damage or anything like that. Could I just only take short rest throughout the night?
Sure.
Okay. Can I practice using this?
Sure.
Okay. Obviously not in the building. I don't want to,
Well,
because like it's.
You do know
Or am I
there's
not allowed outside?
if you go outside, there's a chance you aggro something because you know the town is awake.
Mm. Damn.
But
All right, I'll just research the thing all night.
Okay.
Like try to figure out how it all works without, actually.
Nope.
'Cause I can't cast color spray at any other level than 6.
Accidentally fucking goes to
Smite
cast color
everything.
spray, actually like burns down half the house.
Accidentally uses
Only
cloud
half.
kill and kills everybody.
Yeah. As you all
sounds about right.
rest for the night, so, you begin, you're doing your research. For you, Xena, there is a moment in the night of everyone else is asleep. It is dark in the room. You're quietly doing your thing. You almost, hear something in the distance, almost like you can't pinpoint it at first, but it almost sounds like a sewing machine, and it's something continuously moving up and down, kind of gears turning. And as you are kind of sitting there, your own mind kind of wanders a bit, kind of the memory of whatever happened in the night kind of fades slightly. And as you kind of come back to, not really falling asleep, but come back to, you find yourself staring up at a ceiling, laying on your back. Not a ceiling you were looking at before, but a different one. And the rest of you kind of do the same as you all kind of slowly come to, and you hear an elderly woman's voice that just says, you're all finally awake. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Damn you, Todd Howard!
You wake up in a cart.
over there.
Yeah. Todd Howard leans over you and goes, "Hey,
You stand close.
you
You'd
finally
have
awake."
with a hammer fell by now.
What the fuck?
I'm fucking sorry.
Sorry about that.
You nut over Todd Howard? Goddamn.
No, it was a song. It was a TikTok.
Oh, that makes sense. Anyways, we hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, follow us on Twitch, join the Discord for updates when we go live, and if you want to catch up on previous episodes, go check out the YouTube. We have everything from previous episodes of completed campaigns, current campaigns, or discontinued campaigns. And as always, we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.